Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Elizibar, and today we're doing something just a little bit different. I didn't make it out to the comic book store for New Comic Book Day. I'm going to try to make it out there next Wednesday. This week has been crazy for me, and I presume it's been crazy for other people, but I really only know my own experience. Uh, anyway, so I got into like doing backing Kickstarters and stuff. You can see I've like pledged $55 here for this thing. Because I'm doing something really silly. And I just wanted to show this off. I think there's going to be like a day left. Let's see. By Saturday, March 3rd, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, so when this goes up, there will be like a day or two left that you can go and pledge on if you're interested in this. So what is Amazing Age? Let's take a look. Let's click over here. So it's a comic book. It's printed on newsprint. Alterna's floppy comics, either non-graphic novels, are printed on newsprint. They're really cheap. They're $1.50. And Amazing Age is the story of some kids that make comic books, and then they get pulled into their comic book universe. The art's very appealing. It's not like super complicated, but it looks good. The colors pop. The composition of the shots is mostly good. Like, I think I'm going to do like an actual review of Amazing Age at some point. This is an all ages book, so what kind of got me interested in this Kickstarter wasn't just getting this issue. I mean, I could have just ordered it and bought it off of their website. It was the fact that, I was looking at the reward tiers, and the one I pledged didn't exist at the time, so we'll come back to that one. I was looking at the reward tiers. I'm like, okay, yeah, I get a copy of it digitally for $1, sure. Oh, get it in print, and I'm supporting, doing some good stuff. Cool deal. Because ultimately, this book is meant for Free Comic Book Day. You should look and see what the price on the cover of the book is. See? It's like, okay, whatever. I mean, this is like probably a little bit of a rip-off. I don't know. It includes shipping, I think. So, I think mine includes shipping too. You can come down and you get like some swag. Peter Simeti loves to give you swag. When you order something from the Alterna Comics Etsy shop, he just gives you stuff. It's like, oh yeah, you bought like 30, floppy issues. Here's a tote bag. Here's a sticker. Here's a pen. Like, he just throws stuff in. It's awesome. And you can see like the reward tiers. I'm not going to go into these, although this probably would have been a good one too. What I had originally pledged for was this one. I wanted a sketch card. So I've watched him sketch on stream. He's got a very rough, good-looking style that's evocative, and I like looking at it. And I've liked watching him do it. And I'm like, for $15, I'll get me a sketch card. I'll help support bringing this out so that kids can get this free comic book. And I had joked on Twitter something like, oh man, it's too bad that we're going to go down here a little bit more. Yeah, you can get like graphic novels and stuff through this too, which is awesome. Everything I've read from them, from this publisher, has been good, from Alterna. So I presume all these are good. Get a t-shirt, get a bunch of newsprint issues, a sketch card from, the people that actually worked on this, and so on. 2 graphic novels, single issues, like, boom, you can get like half of what they've published last year. And then I saw this one. I'm like, man, it's too bad that's for retailers only. I don't know what I'd do with 100 issues, but I could probably think of something. And then Peter Simeti was like, okay. Think you can do something? And then he made this a reality. So, for $40, I get 100 issues and some swag. So, I'm looking forward to that. I put a little poster. You get another tote bag to go with the one I already have. I'm down. I am so down. So, when this existed, it took me like a day, and I'm like, wait a minute. He actually did it. And so I went and I pledged this, and I actually pledged $55 because I sent him a message saying, hey, Can I still get that sketch card if I tack on 15? It's like, sure. Peter Samedi is a cool dude. Every interaction I have ever had with him has been positive, whether it's chatting with him on one of his streams, or tweeting at him, or the message here on Kickstarter. So what am I going to do with these 100 copies, and what are they doing? Like, what are the stretch goals? So this is the important part. This is why I'm doing this video, because this is like worthwhile. There's also the completely non-altruistic part of this, which we'll get to at the very end. But so I'm going to get 100 issues. I'm probably going to keep one of them for myself, because that was part of my pledging 15, is I wanted the print issue in addition to that sketch card. But I'm saying but a lot, aren't I? But. So I'm going to take the 99 issues that I'm not keeping for myself, and I'm going to give them either to like a children's hospital or the Boys and Girls Club of America or something like that. I'm still trying to figure out who will take these. So I got to make some phone calls and ask around and stuff. But once I do, once I know who it is that I can give these to, so that kids will actually get hold of them, so the kids will enjoy them. And these are cheap. They're printed on newsprint. So if they go to like a children's hospital or something, they probably like Play-Doh and some toys. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Probably like Play-Doh and some toys. They won't be able to reuse them. And that's okay. These are cheap dollar, like $1 comics. I'm getting them for 40 cents a pop along with some other stuff. Like, that's not a problem. Maybe this includes a bonus print copy, so it's actually 101. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I can take all the ones that I'm not keeping and deliver them to, children's hospital or library or something, and give some kids, brighten up their day. Like, there are kids that don't have very bright days, and being able to do something good, something that's going to impact maybe 100 kids, maybe a bit more than 100, like, that seems totally worth it for 40 bucks. Holy crap. This is like the cheapest charity giving that has the highest reach that I can think of. So I'm totally doing it. Now that they have, so their initial goal was to get 3,500 bucks, where they print on newsprint. They print cheap. Look at that, they're printing them for 12 cents an issue. That's I think Peter Samedi said, like, if Diamond ships you a book, or maybe it was somebody else, it's like 17 cents just for the shipping the books. So these would be really cheap for retailers to pick up. So you can see what the breakdown is. So they blew away 3,500, I think, in like the first day. It was boom, done. And now, just yesterday, or maybe it was earlier today, we hit the 5,000 buck mark. I don't really care about these rewards, except for this part. So each time they hit another milestone, that's 50 more issues that they're giving away to charity or whatever. So they were talking about like libraries and children's hospitals. They're around where I'm pointing at the screen, like you can see my hand. Like you can see my hand here. But they're in, I think, around where Alterna is, up in, I want to say, Peter said he lives in New Hampshire. It's weird addressing him as Peter as opposed to Peter Samedi, because that's how I always think of him. And I'm not going to lie, like, I would really like, and I know we're not going to, but I would really like to hit this one just so I can get the variant cover. Is that terrible? I think that's terrible. We're not going to do it. There's not enough time to make it to this tier. But if you want to go do some good, this is definitely a way to do some good. If you got 40 bucks laying around, then you can do a whole lot of good for a whole lot of kids on the cheap. And who knows, maybe you'll make a new comic book reader. It's possible. Thanks for joining me. So I guess I'm going to like put this in the new comic book day playlist, because this is kind of like new comic book day for me. I got a bunch of books waiting on me at the comic book store. I don't know if anything for my pull list is there. but some stuff I ordered online from Graham Crackers is should be there. So it's like some alternate covers for Mr. Miracle issues and stuff. So I got to go pick that up, but I probably won't get to it till next week. When I do, I'll definitely show it to you guys. So think about it, you can see the URL up here. Kickstarter/project/Peter Cimenti/help bring Amazing Age Zero to life. I will put the link in the description below. And I will see you all next time. You have a great day. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's do some good. Like this is, yes, there's the commercial portion, and that some people are getting paid, but there's also the non-commercial portion of, hey, they're doing it really cheap, you know. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye.